Here is a recap of Google I/O Day 1 from someone who attended it live in person. Like always, we start the day strong, bright and early with a gym session, mainly targeting legs. I then drove back to my hotel to freshen up and head out to Shoreline. This is the fit. It's looking nice, ain't it? The drive there was, as you'd expect, very busy. A lot of traffic from a mixture of rush hours and visitors in town for I/O. It ended up taking over 1 hour for a 13-mile drive. But hey, I made it right in time just to catch the keynote. Shout out to my boy Ahmed for saving me a seat. The keynote was pretty good. It was a mixture of humor, demos, and yeah, as you'd expect a standard keynote to be. A lot of announcements were made and there's a lot of videos on them, so I'll just stick to the highlights or what I thought was pretty cool. They announced Google Beam, which is a video calling system that turns video streams 3D video calling experience. Project Astra is now on Gemini Live, so you can have interactive conversations with Gemini about what you're seeing. They also announced Joule, which is a new coding agent. There's a new AI mode coming to Google Search, which allows you to search more complicated queries. From the demo, it looked very much like Perplexity AI. They also announced Veo, a new state-of-the-art model for generating videos that can now generate sound and sound effects as well. That was really interesting. They then announced a new tier for their AI subscription, which is, get this, $250 per month. Yeah, there was an audible gasp in the crowd once they announced it. Lastly, they announced Android XR, the first Android platform built in the Gemini era that supports a slew of devices like glasses, headsets, and more. They then did a live demo where they streamed from the glasses and interacted with it. It was pretty cool. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo popped out of nowhere for the demo. Strange collab, but we'll take it. Overall, the keynote was pretty good. I feel like the AI hype is being grounded in reality. We're starting to see more and more use cases where the AI models are becoming a bit more useful. After the keynote was lunch. Like always, they had a selection to pick from, properly organized in a nice fashion. I will say, the food looked way better than it tasted. After lunch was the developer keynote where they focused on demos on the features that were launched. There was a lot of them, but the most exciting for me was debugging with AI Studio in Chrome. You can debug with AI directly in the Chrome DevTools tab. Say a div is not centered. You can select that element and chat with the AI right there, and after it suggests a fix, you can apply it to your code right from the Developer Tools tab. You can also ask for help regarding performance, networking, and more right within the Developer Tools tab. There were also some updates to Firebase and a new open source model, Gemma 3N, that can run on a device with less than 2 GB of RAM. After the developer keynote, I headed over to a session on what's new in Chrome. There were a lot of cool stuff here, but the highlight is that AI is coming to Chrome, and some APIs will be exposed for actions like summarization, rewriting, and more. So the idea is you wouldn't need to call an external model for certain API calls. It'll all happen on the client side inside Chrome. In theory, you can build some really cool Chrome extensions that take advantage of it. I ended the day with a What's New in Firebase session where they spoke about improvements to Firebase, mostly around Firebase Studio and all the AI integrations with full stack development and more. Overall, pretty great day. Slightly exhausted, so I gotta go to sleep. But like, follow, subscribe so you can see the day 2 recap. Thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next one.